Hi guys, welcome to Talk to Me Tuesday for Tuesday, December 15th, 2015. This is Jennifer. So I have just a couple of things to show you guys today. First of all, I did pin up my postcards on the side of my design wall until I can get a clothesline put somewhere on one of these walls. I haven't had a whole lot of time to work in my sewing room. I just put them up for now so that I can just look at them and they are out for me to see. I also want to really thank everyone that listened to the podcast last week that I was on with Pat Sloan. If you missed it, I was on Quilt Radio, the American Patchwork and Quilting podcast. I was super nervous, but you guys were really kind in your compliments, and I really appreciate that. I did finally listen to it, and it wasn't as horrible as I imagined it was going to be. And like I said, I had a really great time talking to Pat Sloan. I was just really nervous. I thought it was a really great experience, and I've had some new viewers and some new visitors to Sew Hooked and to Phantom and Stitches, so that is a really nice bonus. So if you are new, I want to welcome you, and definitely say hi and let me know that you're here, because I love to know who my readers and my viewers are. So thank you again for jumping in and listening to that, and just in general for being so amazingly supportive. As you can see, still nothing on my design wall because I am working on 2016 stuff. I did finish the 4 Linus quilts that I had quilted a couple months ago, I think. I just basted a whole bunch and then just quilted them sort of assembly line style. I got all of these bound, and they will go to the Linus Connection on Saturday. Let me show you what each of those looks like really quick. There was the t-shirt quilt. These were, this one was an orphan block. I did the surround on the blocks and then quilted it and bound it, as you can see in this pretty green. This was not exactly an orphan block. I received several really long strip sets, and I cut them up and made them into blocks. And so this one, and this one I actually bounded green also, but I used a darker green. This quilt was part Stars for Linus, part orphan blocks. And I'm sure you guys will remember this one because it has a moose in the middle. And the moose was actually made by my friend Shelly, who's super talented at the applique. And if you guys are in the Project of Doom group, you know her because she is one of our doomers. This one was another Stars for Linus orphan block mix. And you can see that there. This one has a little bit of cat hair on it. It's going to need to be rolled off because Marie was laying on it. So let me flip it around so you can see this side too. And I did this one in a nice red. So these are all quilted and bound. I'm going to go ahead and get all the cat hair off this one. I'm going to throw them in the wash so they'll be nice and clean and ready to go. And those will go to the Linus Connection on Saturday. I've been doing lots of baking and stuff like that. So I don't have a lot of extra handmade goodies to show you. There's been a lot of present wrapping and a lot of decorating around the house. So a lot of the time that I would normally spend working on crafty things, I've been doing that kind of stuff instead. One of the things that I did do in that vein was make stockings for our kittens they will be 8 months old on the 20th, so they're still babies. We always have stockings for our kitties, and starting with our very first kitty, who was, you guys may remember Tackett. When we got him in 2000, I made him a stocking. He was our first cat, and then every kitty since then, I have based their stocking off of the first stocking that I made for Tackett. So these are for our boys, and they will hang up by the fireplace downstairs. So that is pretty much all. I am going to take next week off, I think. I may show up on Tuesday. I don't know. I may not be able to help myself, but unless I have something to show you guys, I'm going to take next week off. My entire family is going to be home for vacation the next 2 weeks, so definitely going to take next week off. I will be back on the 29th because I want to talk about the events that will be starting. And of course, I will miss you guys too much if I'm gone for 2 weeks. So I will definitely be here on the 29th, might be here on the 22nd, not sure yet. And I do hope you guys are having a really lovely end of the year. I hope if you are crafting for the holidays that you're having a really good time and that you will consider doing some show and tell and showing us. I have a couple things that I have made that I won't be able to show you until after Christmas, so I will show you those things later. And of course, I'm getting really excited for the X-Files event on Phantom and Stitches and for my favorite things on Sew Hooked. So those are coming. It's just a couple more weeks, and I'm getting super excited about that. Tomorrow on Phantom and Stitches, the Design Invitational will post, so make sure you go see. There will be a special post on Saturday on Phantom and Stitches that is a roundup of holiday patterns plus a whole bunch of new ones from our designers. Then I think that's pretty much it. Like I said, I'm taking next week off. I'm probably not going to be online next week. and I'm just going to enjoy my family, and I'm going to be home, and we're going to watch lots of movies and who knows what. And then on Christmas Eve, we're going to go see Star Wars, so I'm going to try really, really, really hard to avoid spoilers for an entire week. We'll see how that goes. Oh, and there is one more thing. I did think of another thing to share with you guys. I'm going to a Christmas party on Friday with my husband. You guys may or may not know this, but he works at Blizzard, and as in like World of Warcraft. He and I are going to the Christmas party on Friday, and it is a 1920s theme, so like jazz age. And I have put together from a variety of sources an outfit, so I'm going to show you guys that really quick. So this is my dress, which I actually got at Savers. It's got like this really cool little T thingy going on here. I got this at Savers. I made a few alterations to make the straps more appropriate, but I only paid $12 for this, so score on that. Also got this at Savers, and it's big enough to have my wallet and my phone in, so that is really blingy and very 1920s. I got this scarf from a vintage shop online, and this is actually vintage. It's, I don't know if you can see it, it's velvet and silk, and it's beaded, and I got this for just a steal. Probably because it's not particularly in fashion now, but it's perfect for a wrap to go over my dress for the party. The last couple of things I actually picked up just at Icing, which is kind of like Claire's. I think they're part of the same company. And I got my opera length pearls, and I'm debating on the headband. I picked up two, so I can either do this one, which it's like a beaded, let's see if I can get it to focus, it's like a beaded braid. Or I can do this one, which is much more fun, and I just haven't decided yet. It's like lace with these beads here, so I could do that. So I haven't decided yet. I'll probably decide on Friday which one I like best. And my husband actually has put together an entire 1920s like guy outfit, so I will be sure and share photos of that after we go, because it'll probably be really fun. We didn't get to go last year because my husband was sick, and it was like an 80s glam rock party. So this year it's 1920s, so that should be pretty fun, and I think that's pretty much it. I actually am going to let you guys go now, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Have a great week. Bye.